Hey, thanks everybody for joining me on my evening ride. I wasn't gonna film, but look at this sun, look at this lighting. I just have to say, let's roll tape. Today is October 5th or 6th, 2021. Temperatures are amazing, warm, kind of humid a little bit, so it makes it beautiful for riding. The wind really is enjoyable. Here we are, we're on Bloor Street. I was doing some uphills, I went to the park, all sorts of places. Now I'm heading to Hyde Park. Check it out, see if the trees are turning brown. Autumn, fall shows up and the trees change color. Better colors for a while. Here is the park to my right. Oh, as soon as I turn on the camera, we got an uphill. All right. This is Bloor Street, heavy traffic, heavy. I noticed the traffic has gotten much heavier than last year. During the close down, we had beautiful traffic, almost nothing on the road. I liked it actually. I liked it for filming to give it a kind of a grungy look to everything. Everything's closed down. I like the grungy look in street photography. But I noticed that the restaurants are a little bit quiet. Oh. Somebody's smoking. Yeah, I noticed before I turn on the camera that the patio restaurants are, I say they're down quite a bit. Let's do a little quick, I'm not gonna go inside the loop of the park, at least not with the camera, but it's a quick checkout. I'm not crazy about this light, so we're gonna go somewhere that's better light. I'd say the restaurants were down. I mean, the patios were half empty, sometimes more than half empty, and most of the restaurants don't have any indoor eating. They're all outside eating. But if you want to be a patio goer, wrong way. How does he know where we're going to tell me if it's a right or wrong way? Huh? Yeah, we're being avant-garde. I'm gonna go check this guy out, all right? Let's go in here. See what's going on here. I've never been in this building. I don't know who lives here. If you want to be on a patio, oh my God, today is the day to be on patio because the sun's low, so you don't get baked in the sun. And jacket not required unless you're in a fancy restaurant. But yeah, today is the patio day. I don't know what place is this. Hyde Park, something care, nature care. Great, good. We like people taking care of the nature. To school or something. Where are we going? I've never seen this path before. Oh, I don't want to go too far. Oh look, there's a grizzly bear in the... I don't want to go too far south in the park because, when you go down, then you got to come up. All right, let's get out of here. It's got a nature reserve. It's reserving the nature. That's what they do. Look at that sunset. Amazing. What's this place? A dog park. Yeah, cool dog park. It's a dog. That's what I assume that is. Oh, and the tennis courts. Look at the sound of tennis. Oh, he missed it. Forget about it. Forget about it. I used to play tennis here. It says no alcohol. There are some people who have to have alcohol involved with every activity. You know, we're gonna play tennis. Yeah, let's drink some wine. You wanna watch a hockey game? Gotta drink some beer. You wanna go driving? You gotta take a couple of shots for the road. There's a statue of some guy there. You should come later and burn it. Just kidding. No statue burnings. Well, unless, you know, you don't like the guy in the statue. That's cool. All right. Remember, this channel is entertainment only. Don't follow any medical advice or any advice in general from me. All right. Slow down. That was a quick. Just want to get out of here. I want to head on side streets of north of Bloor. Let's check that out. What a beautiful sky that is. Isn't that gorgeous? It's gorgeous. I love it. Ah, it's kind of sweaty day. It's hot. Like I said, perfect patio weather. You want the patio? Today's your day. All right. You missed today? You're gone till next year, or who knows when. All right. We're gonna go up High Park Avenue or something like that. It's High Park Boulevard. This guy's playing. Look at that guy's coming in with a bike. He's going through serious laps. Doom. This guy's playing. That is all right. We're out of here. You gotta play your music. Basically, your car is you. Basically, your car is your music box on wheels. Gotta play your music. All right. This is a High Park Boulevard. I like this. I've done films on this road before. I like it. It's a nice street. It's pretty wide. It's got his own subway. You're right across the park. Can't complain. It's a good street. It's got lots of cool houses on it too. Bigger houses. But we want to go, usually I go to Annet, but let's go through these side streets. I know it's going to be a lot of hills. We'll see. We'll find something. These are Soviet area. Houses. I did a drive around York University with a car and tried to film it. But then with a car, I couldn't twist the camera of my body to the side to catch the sides. And it kind of like, I felt trapped in the car. The camera's attached to the window. And you can't really handle the camera because you got to be, you know, hands-free and all that. Rightly so. You don't want to be filming. And I felt kind of boring having a camera straight on. I like this that you can show things around, you can look around. I still felt trapped on the bike with the angle, but the car was terrible. So I burnt the film. I looked at it, I go, yeah, hate it, garbage. Throw it away. Look at that house. Can you see it? It's too dark. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? Past these guys, I'm gonna go on the sidewalk and film these houses a little bit because that's what I want to do. I want to catch these houses and one lane. There we go. It's much better. See, I can get. Are we getting it? Are we getting it? Still too many trees, but yeah, these are summer apartments, but I like the street. How quiet it is too once the cars stop running. The cars make their ruckus. Used to be a church on this corner, and look at it. It's like it's a Berlin now. Check it out. Let's go. We call it Berlin. That's what Berlin looked like after the war, after they dumped thousands and thousands of millions of, can we see it? Backlit. We don't like backlit stuff. After they bombed the hell out of Germany, Germany looked like this. All the churches were like blown out. You know, people like bombing places. Anyway, so we're at okay, let's go up this, whatever you call this, Annet, and then we head to a side street and check out houses on the side street. Head car. All right, left turn into the sun, into the rising sun. Talking about World War II, we got the rising sun. All right, the rising sun. Look at it, it's beautiful. I like it. Going right into the sun. I'm blinded by the sun. Are you blinded too? Beautiful. Oh, I like this. Get some. Are we getting any vitamin D? I don't know. I'm all covered up. Let's see, this guy's patio is. Nobody's on it. People are like, screw it. We're not going to patio anymore. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's psychological, you know. It's like in the summer, people like the patio because it just feels like, I can't even see the light. It's all backlit. In the summer, look at that chopper. The guy's riding a, oh, this guy's coming straight for us. Oh, shot him down. It was like a jet fighter, World War II. Those were 20mm cannons. Oof. Not the machine guns, the cannons. You know, like after they figured out the machine guns don't do anything to the planes, they started using cannons to blow each other up. At first they were like, we're just gonna shoot each other, and that didn't work out. Then they put cannons on the plane. Technology, always. All right. Yeah, in the summer you feel like you have to go to the patio, but in the fall you're like, psychologically, I hear people say, oh, it's too cold for patio. People don't look at the temperature. They just, you know, they don't go and feel the temperature. They just go what the news tells them or what the temperature is supposed to be. You know, they go, oh, it's a fall. Oh, it's supposed to be cold. It's winter. I should wear my scarf, which I recommend not wearing if you don't want to get sick in the winter. Scarves will make you sick. They attract all the germs, and then you put the germs in your mouth, and you're gonna get sick. So, wear proper clothing, avoid scarves. All right. Especially not over your mouth. You know, so here we go. Look at this, we're in traffic. Let's see, I can do this with the camera. I can angle it and check it out. Look at the beautiful light that is. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Wow. Wow. Going straight into the sun. And the houses on this side are like this. All backlit. All right, let's dive out of this street. Let's go north a little bit. See if we can find a side street. That's exciting. This truck is super, I don't want to be near it. Okay, we're out of here. Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere near those trucks at the corner. It's gone. Because they can't see their blind spot when they turn. And if they're an amateur driver, which most of them are, they'll cut the corner on the curb and they cut right over your bike. And by the time you notice, you're already underneath the wheel. Stay away from those trucks. Hit the sidewalk immediately. All right. Even with a car, I've seen people who try to squeeze behind them and under them and all that stuff. They won't even notice if they hit you. And most of the ones that are delivering in the big cities with a cab, trucks that don't have a sleeping cab in the back, most of them are new drivers. Inter city big ones with a cab, they got experience. But if the truck doesn't have a sleeping quarter in the back, chances are they're like hourly driver that's just started. Not all the time. I know a couple of the drivers that are pretty experienced, but on average, we're talking average. You know, out of 100, you know what? All right, my 6 is clean. I see an alleyway. I wonder if it's rideable. Wow, look at this. Oh, maybe it's a dead end. It is a dead end. Huh, sucks. Sucks. Oh. No, we can go this way. All right, cool. I love these alleyways in the city. I think Toronto's one of the only streets that has this kind of alleyways all over the place. And I like these ones because they have no graffiti on them. They're very clean. They look like 1950s. Except this BMW looking IKEA. Because in the 50s they didn't have BMWs or IKEAs, right? I know, they had BMWs. BMW, they had them. Yeah, didn't Hitler invent BMWs or something? I know that, but I mean, they didn't have them in America. And that's where we are. We are in America. I know, we're actually riding in Toronto Tech. I know, but you know what I mean. We are in America, technically speaking. We just, nobody wants it. Here we go. They got a statue down there, you see that? Somebody left a statue. Wow, it's a couple of abandoned cars here. I like these alleyways a lot. I think this is what makes Toronto unique. No other city in the world has such cool alleyways that you can bike in. And that every city has its own. Look at this. It's a complete house here. Every city has its own unique things. You know, New York has its New Yorkness, and Toronto has its alleyways. I like it. Let's keep going. The light is pretty cool too. Oh, look at that, that's so cool. This is like you got your own driveway off of an alleyway. Sun's right in my eyes. I'm just following Annet Street. Annet Street's to my left. I'm just following it. Not really getting lost or anything yet. Well, that one is blocked off. That sidewalk is blocked off. You can't go. All right, let's just, we can hop the curve. Yeah, these alleyways are so much cleaner than the ones downtown, isn't it? No graffiti. I like them that way. It's more badass. And there is a slow down kids playing. It's more badass when there's no graffiti. Graffiti is so cliche, especially the corporate ones. There are paintings and, like, you know, put pictures of approved art. It's very corporate, government art. I don't like it. If you're going to do graffiti, it has to be done fast, quickly. It has to have some sort of a political message, and it has to be done somewhere that's hard to reach, you know, not in an empty alleyway. That's just, you don't get any audience. I see graffiti as political art. Anything past that is corporate art. It's just like whatever. So if you're gonna do graffiti on top of a bridge where thousands and thousands of people see it and it's clever, basically a meme in public, then I approve. Whatever your message is. But if you're doing corporate art, you know, you got money from the city or a shop and you're trying to do a badass graffiti, I call that government art, subsidized art. So we want to go straight here. Watch. There you go. We're out. It's craziness. We're just following this stuff. Let's get. Let's make it right. Everything is black and white now. Let's follow the sun. Out of here. I like the kind of graffiti you look and they go, how did they get up there to do that? And the message is interesting. It has to be clever political message. Otherwise, I don't care if you go up there and put your name down, but unless you're climbing a very dangerous high thing, then, you know, you can tag your name. But tagging your name in an alleyway in the middle of the night, it's kind of a loser move, whatever. Yep, where are we? Raymond Avenue. All right, I wonder who Raymond was. You know, the smaller streets like this, it's probably some, you know, 100 years ago, some developer guy that nobody knew or nobody knows still at all who they were. They're probably the guy who was the famous the carpenter for the area, you know. No matter what he did, they can't cancel him because nobody actually knows him. He could have been a badass. He could have been like tortured people, you know, but nobody knows him, so they just keep the name. But the streets that are famous, like, you know, the big name streets, people go in and check, who's this guy? What is his past? Can we change his name? Can we cancel him and switch the name, you know? So here's a tip, pro tip. If you want a street named after you, go for the smallest street you can find, like an alleyway. Oh look, another alleyway. Let's check this guy out. We're totally sore thumb in this. Like, this is a perfect place. Look at this. It's got monkey art. This would be a perfect place to name yourself. Nobody's gonna come and check to see. You know, in 100 years, you could be a bank robber. You know? This could be your street. Nobody's gonna come and say, hey. Thanks. Nobody's gonna come and check it out and take it away. But if you're some freeway or an airport or a museum or airports are the worst. You don't want to be named. What's going on here? Dead end? You don't want to be named after an airport because, or a stadium. Like in Toronto, every 6 months they're gonna, for sure, you know, you're not gonna take that name away from you. Like in Toronto, everybody voted to call Skydome. And they came in and they decided to change the name to Rogers Dome or something. Oh. Wow. You can't go down, this is closed. Do you think we can go down here? Probably. Oh, this is, I don't know, I don't want to try that. Although it would be fun. All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna end the film at the end of this park. A baseball diamond. I like this sound. Watch here. That's a pretty tight town. Ooh. I'm dizzy. Oh my God. That was. All right. We're going to end it right here. Thanks for joining me for this ride. Oh my God. We'll see you. That was. I will see you in the next film.